Good rainy afternoon, everybody. We are here in Tucumán, Panama City, and a storm has rolled in. I've been watching the MEDAR and the clouds roll in as we've sitting here waiting to start the stream. So it has deteriorated, but we are leaving. We're going to be heading from here down to Quito in Ecuador. Short flight. So we're going to get going here. And we can head out. So, just gonna get ourselves set up. What do we got? Oki and Kevin in the chat. How y'all doing? Oki, what airport are you taking off from? I take it you're nearby because of the terrain issue. Yeah, definitely a heavy rain coming down right now. But we can start getting the aircraft set up. Yeah, it's definitely gone IFR here. All right. Oh, we're on board the aircraft. Looks like we're gonna have to turn the lights on here. Just get my checklist. So let's go through the preliminaries. So worried about other things. I was getting a little behind on my setup. Just give me a sec. Trying to use the flex temp calculator. I was having issues, so it kind of distracted me a little bit. Just make sure everything is calibrated correctly. That's that one, and that's that one. Okay. Looks like we're fogging up a little bit. So parking brake is set, flaps are up, spoilers are retracted and disarmed, weather radar is off, predictive wind shear is off, engine masters 1 and 2 are off, engine mode selector is in normal, thrust levers are at idle, and the gear lever is down. We'll go up to the overhead and we'll get the batteries up and get some lights on in here as it is dark. Yeah, we know. I remember we came in here last week and we got to the end of the runway and there was like no taxiways and no aprons or anything. So we got that all set up. But no worries, I'll look free in the air. So we're going to bring the batteries online. External power is plugged in. Brake pressure is good. And we'll do the cockpit lighting. So let's get you up. Throw the dome on while we're here. Start turning up all the panels. It's a short flight today. It's only about an hour and a half total flight time. And we're basically going to head out to the west of Central America, over the Pacific, and then down onto the northwestern part of South America as we continue our trip down the western side of North, Central, and South Americas. Turn up the McDoos. Yeah, I was reading you were having some definite issues there on your earlier flight today. Alright, cockpit lighting is up. Brightnesses and displays are set. APU fire drill, or fire test. That is good. Crew oxygen can't come on. Cockpit voice recorder test. And we'll begin the alignment process for the Adirs. And nav and logo lights are on. We will go now with seat belts, portable devices, and emergency exit lights are now armed. Let's import our SimBrief data. So there's our METARs and stuff all set up, and now we can come down here and get the rest of it. So initialization will input the flight plan. So there we go. Departure An arrival airport entered in, call sign. So Trapo, let's see where the Trapo's sitting. Pretty close. It's 53999. Probably put it into 5400. And flight level 390 is right. So that is good. Head over into the weight and balance. And we'll send off our request. And today we are taking along on 116 passengers. So we'll start the boarding process. And we'll come down here and get our fueling done. So fuel, we need 5,786. 5786. And we'll start the fueling. So now that we're going on the fueling, we can carry on with our steps. So the probe and window heats on automatic. Throw on the annunciator lights. Everything is lit up. Yeah, everything is looking good. APU is off. Aircraft temperatures. It's actually pretty warm. It's about 24, 25 degrees right now. So we'll leave them where they are. Fuel pumps are confirmed off. We'll do the fire test. Left engine. Right engine. Flight directors are on. The barrel, we're down here in hectopascals. For the current METAR, we are 1008. A little low, not too bad though. EFIS is good. We'll get Roger over to 40 where he sits. And we have an initial 11,000 foot clearance. We are on VATSim, but there is currently no ATC up at the moment where we are. So we're on Unicom for the radio. So let's head down and do our flight plan. All right. So our current METAR is now in the chat. So winds are 280 at 15 knots. We've got 1,000 meter RVR. We've got heavy thunderstorms and rain in the area. We have broken cloud at 1,200 feet with cumulus buildup, overcast at 7,000 feet, 25 degrees, dew point 25, and we have the possibility of water on the runway. So if I take that information and I update my performance, QNH outside temperature of 25, 008, runway conditions contaminated, it's going to be a toga takeoff. No, not for me. MPTO. It's MPTO. So I just closed that down, but I didn't mean to, so let me re-enter it. Airport data, we're going off of 21 left. Winds are 280 at 15, temperature of 25, 1008. Contaminated, yes, I know. Anti-ice will be off. Takeoff weight forward, thrust, toga, config, and on. Oh, it wants config too. I see. Okay. I can do that. No Sid. I'm going direct out to Trilla. It's only 10 miles away. All right, so we are here. Departure. We're going off of 2-1 left. There's no SIDs here anyway. We will insert that. And I am going to take out that discontinuity. So as soon as I go autopilot, we'll turn towards Trilla since it's such a short distance. For our arrival, we are landing on the ILS. Well, let me just check the weather there, see if there's been a change. Winds are 360, so it's going to be the same. We're going in on the ILS Zulu runway 36. And we will insert that. So that is now all set up. That should just take us right in. Yep, there's the approach on the ILS. It's a curving approach. We'll be doing a turn, left-hand turn as we come in. But that is all set up now. So the MCU CDU data is in. We've reviewed it. No rad nav, as it's a simple departure out to the first waypoint. IFR clearance, we'll take it as given. The IRSs are now aligned. Flight plan has not been reviewed, so we'll do that now. So we are here at Tucumán Airport in Panama City. And we're sitting here at the main terminal, so we're going to come back. We're going to taxi up this way to Lima, up to 2-1 left. We're going to be taking off to the southwest. From there, we are going to go right to the first waypoint. Probably going to be a right-hand turn around and then into the first waypoint. We're then going to head down across the water this way, coming straight down to the entry point into the approach, which is right here at the QIT VOR. And that's going to take us this way down along the edge of the mountains here. Then we're going to make a turn in the valley over to the QSV VOR, which we will dial in, and then we will be landing on runway 36 on the ILS. So as we can see here at the QIT VOR, we have to be at 18,000 feet. D19, it's 14.2, and then we're going to be stepping down as we come around the corner. So we'll make sure all those are entered in. Boarding continues, and that is the plan. Once we're down on the ground, it's going to probably up around A3. It's going to be a left-hand departure, and we're going to land. It's going to be a flaps 3 landing, or config 3 landing, instead of full flaps, just because of the altitude, 8,000 foot altitude that we're landing at. So we're going to need the runway length. We might end up going all the way down. We will see about that. And that's the flight plan. We have special dispensation to leave with the weather today, so that's what I'm going by. All right, so that's the take. The flight plan has been reviewed. EFIS navigates are good. Takeoff briefing is as per SOPs. Squawk code 7000 is set. So while we're waiting for everyone to get on board, we can plan our push. So we are going to want to be facing north when we're done. We We are kind of facing northwest at the moment. We want to go northeast. So we're going to push back this way. Down here to the point. Now we're going to come around on the line.
Boarding completed.
There we go. Everyone is on board.